In the world of numismatics, there are few stories quite as intriguing as that of the 1994 UK one-penny coin. To the casual observer, it might seem like just another coin, small, copper-plated, and commonplace. After all, we've all seen pennies roll around in our pockets, jingle in our purses, or scatter across the counters in our kitchens. But hidden in this humble piece of currency lies a tale that spans history, innovation, and rarity. A tale that might just make you see pennies in a whole new light. The history of British currency is rich, stretching back centuries. The penny itself has undergone many transformations since it was first introduced, and by the 20th century, the design of the coin had seen multiple changes, reflecting shifts in society and art. By 1994, the UK one penny was already a modern relic, a tiny yet vital piece of the British economy. The penny itself, after all, has always been one of the most fundamental building blocks of Britain's coinage. But little did anyone know, in 1994, there was a single minting error that would lead to one of the most sought-after coins in modern numismatic history. Let's rewind to 1992, just a couple of years before the one-penny coin of interest was minted. The British Royal Mint was undergoing a few significant changes. The shift in the way the coins were made was a reflection of the times, moving from heavier, more expensive metals to cheaper, lighter alloys to save on costs. The penny coin, which had been traditionally minted in bronze, was transformed into a copper-plated steel coin. It was an attempt to modernize and reduce the cost of production. The new design was clean, simple, and reflected a modern Britain. But the problem came when the Royal Mint made an error during the production process for 1994.as. You might imagine, in a mass production process like this, mistakes can happen. The error that occurred in 1994 wasn't a small one. In fact, only a very small number of one-penny coins that year were struck with a flaw in their design. The penny should have featured the standard reverse design, a depiction of a portcullis which had been in use since 1992. However, in a rare and unexpected mix-up, some of the coins were mistakenly minted with the reverse of the 1992 design, a design that featured a large crown. Now, let me tell you, the vast majority of people who handled these coins, including the Royal Mint officials themselves, probably didn't realize what had happened. For most people, these pennies were just part of the daily grind. They might have been spent, tossed aside, or lost in the shuffle of everyday life. But little did they know that the error was about to become a numismatic sensation, a collector's dream. The first hint that something was different about these coins came from the collectors. These individuals, who had an eagle eye for detail, quickly noticed the anomaly. The year 1994 was important because it marked the last year that the portcullis design was used before a new design was introduced in 1998. But in the midst of this transition, a handful of these pennies didn't feature the usual portcullis. They bore the crown instead. The coin was unusual, rare, and immediately piqued the curiosity of collectors. But, as with most errors, the excitement didn't truly catch on until years later. At first, these pennies weren't even considered all that special. The Royal Mint hadn't made an official announcement about the mistake, and the coins were still being circulated as normal currency. However, over time, word began to spread. When collectors began seeking out these coins, their value slowly but surely began to rise. If you were one of the fortunate few who owned one of these rare pennies, you would have likely noticed something odd on the secondary market. While most one-penny coins were worth just 1 penny, this special error coin started to fetch higher and higher prices as the years went by. It wasn't long before some of the more savvy collectors began offering significant sums for a coin that, at first glance, seemed like just another penny. But it didn't stop there. As the demand grew and the supply remained limited, the prices surged higher. The rare error coin was now regarded as one of the most coveted modern coins in British numismatic circles. What had once been a small, seemingly insignificant mistake was now a symbol of rarity and value, and a reminder that sometimes, even the smallest of errors can lead to great rewards. Now, let's talk about the value of the coin itself. By the time the 1994 one-penny error coin had achieved its status as a sought-after collector's item, its price had soared. When the first few coins started to hit auction houses, they sold for hundreds of pounds. But as time passed, and as more collectors learned about the coin, its value continued to climb. In 2016, A 1994 one-penny error coin was sold at an auction for a staggering £135,000. That's right, over £100,000 for a single penny. This jaw-dropping sale caught the attention of collectors, investors, and numismatists from around the world. It was a stunning reminder of how rare coins, even something as seemingly mundane as a one penny, could become priceless treasures. So, what makes this coin so special? In a word, rarity. The exact number of these error pennies is unknown, but it's believed that only a handful of them were ever minted, making them incredibly hard to find. The fact that so few of these coins have survived the decades, coupled with their unusual and striking design, has made them highly prized by collectors. Moreover, the story behind the coin, its accidental creation and subsequent rise to fame, only adds to its allure. This is not just a coin. It's a piece of history, an artifact from a time when a simple mistake led to an extraordinary turn of events. For any avid collector, owning one of these coins is more than just a financial investment. It's a chance to own a part of numismatic history. A single 1994 one-penny error coin is a symbol of the unexpected nature of collecting, where even the smallest of things can carry immense value. If you're lucky enough to find one of these coins in your pocket, on the street, or perhaps at a coin shop, you'll be holding in your hand not just a penny, but a piece of a larger story. A story that spans centuries, filled with historical significance, craftsmanship, and, of course, an unexpected twist of fate that turned an ordinary penny into an extraordinary treasure. The next time you drop a penny or find one lying around, remember this. Sometimes, the most insignificant seeming objects have the potential to become highly valuable and deeply meaningful. The 1994 UK one penny is proof of that. A coin with a story that continues to captivate numismatists, collectors, and even casual enthusiasts. And now, with a value of $135,000, this coin is more than just a piece of currency. It's a symbol of the unpredictable and fascinating world of coin collecting, where rarity and history can transform even the most humble objects into treasures of incredible worth. Hope this is helpful. Would you like any adjustments or additions to the script? This remarkable 1994 one-penny error coin serves as a testament to the intricate and sometimes unpredictable world of numismatics. As we've seen, its story goes beyond its initial creation and unassuming role in everyday currency. What makes this coin even more intriguing is the way it represents a much larger concept. How a simple mistake in a mass production process can create something of immense value and historical importance. This story mirrors some of the greatest finds in numismatic history, where something as small as a printing error or a minting mistake has catapulted a coin to the top of collectors' wish lists. Whether it's the famous 1913 Liberty Head nickel in the US, which was never meant to exist, or the rarest of stamps and misprints, the world of collecting treasures is filled with remarkable, often accidental discoveries. What's so fascinating about the 1994 penny is the fact that it reflects both a unique moment in time and the broader story of Britain's coinage. By the 1990s, the British Royal Mint had already been making coins for over 1,000 years, with a rich tradition of both art and craftsmanship. Yet, as time went on, advances in technology and machinery helped streamline the minting process. Unfortunately, this exact same machinery, which was meant to be a symbol of progress, led to this small but noteworthy error. It shows us that even the most sophisticated systems can still produce an anomaly. But in many ways, the fascination with this particular coin is not only rooted in its design or rarity, but in the irony of it all. Imagine it. A penny, which for centuries had been associated with the humdrum of daily life, almost forgotten in the pile of loose change and pocket lint, suddenly becomes a symbol of wealth, rarity, and history. It almost seems like something out of a treasure hunt or an archaeological dig. Just as gold or ancient artifacts are uncovered, so too was this coin, hidden in plain sight, waiting to be discovered by a discerning eye, and therein lies the magic of coin collecting. The search for these hidden treasures is not just about the coin itself. It's about the chase, the thrill of finding something so rare and valuable that it almost feels like fate. The 1994 UK one-penny error coin's rise to fame is a perfect illustration of how the value of an item can evolve over time. It wasn't born with a high value. It grew into it. And in that growth, It has gained not only monetary value but also a piece of cultural significance. It's not just collectors who have found the value in these rare coins. Investors have also seen their potential. For many, rare coins are not only a fascinating hobby, but a way to diversify and protect their wealth. As the stock market and traditional investments fluctuate, collectors and investors alike have turned to items like the 1994 one-penny coin to build and preserve their portfolios. A coin like this doesn't just sit in a collection. It appreciates in value, outstripping most other forms of investments. The global appeal of this particular penny has also played a key role in its rising value. While it started as a British curiosity, the internet and global marketplaces have made it accessible to a far wider audience. What was once a coin circulating in British pockets is now a prized piece of currency in the hands of collectors and investors around the world. Thanks to online auction platforms, specialized dealers, and numismatic communities, the 1994 penny has gone from a regional curiosity to an international treasure. The 1994 UK one-penny era coin is also a reflection of the broader trends in the world of coinage. As time moves on, coins and currency tend to change, whether in size, shape, material, or design. The pennies of the future may look quite different from the ones we know today, and in decades or centuries, these small pieces of currency might be even rarer. The rarity of the 1994 one-penny lies not just in the coin itself, but in what it represents: the changing face of currency, the passage of time, and the unpredictable twists that history can take. It's also fascinating to think about how coins, as everyday objects, can hold such deep connections to our personal histories and memories. Who hasn't picked up a penny off the sidewalk or noticed a coin sitting in the bottom of their purse? These little coins, which we so often overlook, tell a story. They capture moments in time and serve as physical reminders of the world we live in. Every penny carries with it the traces of the world that minted it, the society, the economy, the people, and the changes that shape our everyday lives. If we think about it, the 1994 one-penny era coin is not just a collector's item. It's a living piece of history. For some, it may hold a personal significance beyond its value. It might remind them of a time in their life when they found one of these rare pennies by chance. Or perhaps it brings to mind the excitement of the hunt when they first learned about it. Coins have the unique ability to make us feel connected to the past, while still remaining part of the present. And that is exactly why the 1994 penny is so special, because it's not just about the coin itself. It's about the story it tells and the journey it's taken. When you think about the hundreds of thousands, even millions of one-penny coins that were minted in 1994, it's astonishing to realize that only a few of these coins carry the error that makes them so valuable. But it's that scarcity, that one-in-a-million chance, that has given this coin its legendary status. It has become something far more than just a currency unit. It has become an iconic symbol in the numismatic world, proving once again that sometimes mistakes can lead to something magnificent. As we look forward to the future, the question remains: what will the next great discovery be? Will another small mistake in coinage lead to another accidental treasure? Or, perhaps more intriguingly, will there be more coins like the 1994 penny, relics of a bygone era, awaiting their moment to shine? As with any treasure hunt, the future is full of possibilities. One thing is certain, though: when it comes to coin collecting, there's always something new to uncover, a new story to tell, and new coins to find. And that's the beauty of the numismatic world. It's ever-evolving, full of surprises, and rich with stories that captivate us, just as the 1994 UK one-penny does. From humble beginnings to a modern legend, this penny is a reminder that sometimes the most unexpected of objects can hold tremendous value. So, the next time you come across a penny, whether in your pocket, on the street, or tucked away in your drawer, take a moment to appreciate it. You never know. It could be part of your own numismatic journey, a chance to discover a hidden gem that has its own incredible story to tell. And maybe, just maybe, you'll find that elusive 1994 penny that could be worth far more than you ever imagined. Who would have thought that such a small, simple coin could end up changing lives? The 1994 UK one-penny coin has shown us that sometimes, in the world of coins, the smallest things can hold the greatest treasures. There you go. This completes the storytelling around the 1994 UK one-penny coin, continuing its narrative and explaining its significance, value, and broader implications. Would you like any further details or changes to the script?